So Alan, when Bob moved over and you know we're faced with this global pandemic, and my guess is how you guys stepped in and helped was probably a little bit different than a usual engagement. But my understanding, you guys have been working together on a lot of varying different projects. Let's talk about some of those projects.
Sure. I think Bob was familiar with the Assure IT side of the house from working at his previous stop. So that was really the easiest place to start. We started there with I believe some penetration testing pretty early on, and really some of the discussions that we had in scoping out the test was trying to take a different approach, trying to bring some different value to not just do the same thing over and over again, but to really add some pieces to it, look at things differently, and find true vulnerabilities that really needed to be, that his team needed to be aware of. And I hope that was useful to Bob and his team, that approach.
It was. Alan, let me pick up on that, because that is actually an probably appreciated aspect here. When I came in, I think the organization looked at pen testing as a compliance, an obligation, a regulatory requirement, and really bringing SynerComm in and having those higher level conversations around, what would a true security professional look for, and what value proposition would we be getting by doing it the same old way? And SynerComm, because of their, I'll say, unique capabilities, we're able to really hone in on some areas that were, I call it soft tissue within the organization. We're able to uncover some of that soft tissue and really explore it, and then exercise it, and then come back with really top-notch reporting that was, I don't say revelatory is probably too strong a word, but it was really revealing for our IT and operational teams that had gotten previously some pretty static penetration testing results, and actually had a false sense of confidence around their controls. And what I'll say is, there were a number of findings in the first report that really distinguished not only SynerComm, but also set the bar for my internal partners as well as leadership to say, oh, okay, this new leader is asking more of not only his partners, but of his team, but also of the organization itself. And I think that in itself was a really great opportunity, and a really great example of where SynerComm could really, improve the quality of, and what I'll say, it's a stated goal of Alan's to make us look great and make me look good. And that was an opportunity that it really was. It did make me look good in front of my boss. It made me look good in front of the board of directors, and also, and more importantly, in front of my peers, the director of infrastructure, the database team, the chief data officer, the digital business representatives. They all said, "Oh, wow, okay, this is more than we've seen before. Wow, we've got a lot of work to do here." And that was where SynerComm was able to help us with, kind of looking at that exercise that was used pro forma, maybe as like I said, a compliance, and really use it more of a strategic way to look at our organization from a threat perspective. So, that was a really great win